Hey guys, welcome back to Tech Hacks and Tricks. It has been a long time since we have met. So, today we are going to see some basics of programming. So, let's get right into it. But before that, I wanted to show you something. This is a video where we are going to learn only the basics of programming. So we are going to learn the programming language of Python, and so that we can understand the logic of the syntax in all the programming languages. It's just the same, but you need to understand the logic, how it works. So the Python programming language's syntax is different, HTML is different, PHP is different, all are different. So, but once you understand the logic, you understand everything. So, this is a search engine which I made and completed a few days ago. And as you can see, it's running in my local host, which means it's my local server which is making it work. And I wanted to show you how this works, and as well as I wanted to show you my website where now you can see all the content over here. So this is not the real content. I am actually waiting for your all questions. Now if you click on this link will redirect you to my channel's discussion tab. So click over here and write a comment asking a question on Python, HTML and CSS. Alright, so you need to sign in before you do that. So to ask a question, you ask in the discussion tab. You can just do that directly also, but once you ask a question, the answer will be below this thing, and this thing will be still there, and below this link you would see like this. It would be seen like this, that the solution for your question is given here, and as well as the solution is given here, I will as the solution would be given here, I will also give it in my YouTube channel. So you can just go to my video and learn that thing. So it would be here as well as in my videos. So right now there are no single questions over here. Once I get a question, I will immediately try to make a response for it. So now let's learn a little bit of basics of Python. And as you saw that this is the search engine which I created. This is made with HTML, CSS for styling this page, and PHP, as you can see over here on the link. So let's not waste our time and start learning the Python syntax, so that as we complete as we get a rough idea on the syntax of Python, we can directly jump into these HTML, CSS and all this, so that we can make this search engine and all. Not directly the search engine, but slowly we'll learn all those things. So we are going to learn the Python. So let's open our Python. Yeah, this is our Python, and I have already created a file named tech project. In this, as you can see, we will do all the things. Now if you have not created already, I'll tell you how is it done. You just need to first press over here. This is the shell. Alright, you press this new file, or as you can see, it's written Control N over here. Alright, so Control N to get the page where you can type the code over here. And if once you have finished with typing your code, you press save over here, and over here the code will run in the shell. You be here and press F5, or you can press run module over here in run. So let's delete all this and let's get started. So the first thing in all the programming languages what we do is how to show a text on running this thing. So it's really simple. Let's relate it to our real life, that we are printing out some paper. So it's like print. You type print. Now you see it was black till it was in PRIN. Now when I press T, it turned into purple, because this is a this is a as this is a function. So print, after that what you do is you give two brackets, alright, and after that you give a semicolon which ends your function, and in this brackets you give this two quotes like this, but it should be in double quotes, and you can also give single quotes, it doesn't matter. I'll show it to you when I run it. And let's say hello guys. Alright, and just press Ctrl S or plus file and save. Alright, and then over here you see a run function. Click on it and you can see run module F5. You can press that over here. See, it shows you hello guys, or you can press F5. Alright, now as I said, I will show you what happens when there is single quotes. Alright, we'll save it and then press F5. It still works. So with this we can understand that single quotes and double quotes both do the same function. Alright, so you take print, and the main thing in Python is that there is nothing in capital. Now you can see when I made this print in capital, the color went off because that now it's no longer a function, it's a variable right now, but still it won't work because there's no equal to. So so by this we can understand that there we can use only small letters in this syntax. If we use a big letter, a capital letter, it does not work. Let me show you what happens if we press F5. See, it shows an error. It doesn't work because it takes it as a variable, and once you make it smaller, it works. Wait, yeah. See? So this is the simple function of print which I have learned right now. Now how do you take an input from the person who is you ask, like how do you ask something? That's simple. You type INPUT. Now as I wrote input, you can see again it became purple, and as I said before, if you make it as capital, it won't work. So let's make it a smaller case one, and then you type it like this and like this, the brackets and the quotes, double quotes, and you type like who are you or something, and save it and press F5. It prints hello guys, and it asks me who are you. I type something like this and the program ends. Now there is no use in asking something and ending the program, and so for that we are going to now take a variable. Now what do we do for that? Now let's cut this, Control X, and press backspace and press enter, and then paste that input over here, so that first it asks you who are you. Let's delete these guys and let's make this capital. Now as this is printing, so if you make it capital or lowercase, whatever you make it, it will take it. Even if you put a dollar, it will work. Let me show you. F5, and you see it asks you who are you, and it shows you hello dollar. So it works. So hello, and put a space over there, and now we are going to take a variable as I said. Now let's take the variable as tech, and now you give an equal to, and then you give an bracket and type here str. Now what does str mean? Now str means that it's a string. The input type is a string, and in place of it, if you type int, it will take input of numbers. So int is for numbers and str is for string or letters or text. Alright, and you put it an equal to after the variable you take, and you put a bracket, then you put the type of the input string, and then start another bracket in which you type input, and another bracket what are you going to ask to the person who is uh, answering it, and then close this bracket over here, this bracket first, these two brackets, these two, and then this two. Alright, now it's asking you who are you. Alright, then it once the person types who are you, now what is going to do, it will print hello. Now let me show you what happens so that you can understand it far better. Okay, the syntax is wrong, so we'll need to change it. So the syntax was that oh yeah, so we have to remove the brackets. We don't need these brackets actually. I got confused with, yeah, so now I think it should work. Okay, so the mistake is that we put brackets over here, and yeah, now let's run it. Again, it's alright. I have understood what's the error. This input is not inside it, it's outside it, and the bracket starts from here. That's why it is occurring an error. Now you see, it asks you who are you. Now I answer stick hack. Alright, and then it prints hello. But what we want is that after it asks me who are you and I enter my name, it must show hello tech hacks or hello blah 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 something. So how do you attach the input or fetch the input and print it with the input of hello and paste the input just beside it? So we gave a space so that there's a space between hello and the person's name. Now how do we attach it? That's the question. For that you put plus and type the variable which we took is tech. You can copy it simply and then paste it over here, tech, and then save it and run it. Now let's see what happens. Now I type who am I or who are you, it asks me. So I enter tech hacks and press enter. So it shows me hello tech hacks. Alright, so that means it's working. It's asking me the input of my name and then it's showing it with my hello, printing hello, and adding the input of the user with hello. So this is how you use a variable and take input of string type. Now as I said string, now if I make it int and show it to you, what happens is that it doesn't allow you to type any, means it will show you an error. See, it asked input for int, but it actually got an input of string. So that's not what you want. Is we want that the person should enter a string, and this is how we attach the input of the user with the input with our print. All right, so this is what we learned today for the basic. We'll later learn a bit more in this, and we will do another programming language which is a small basic, and then we will start with our designing of websites. So I hope you liked my video. So thanks for watching, and for now, bye bye.